Hey, this is Bill, and welcome to my Food for Patriots review. This is a 72-hour food supply kit. It's free plus shipping, so you don't actually pay for it, you just pay for the shipping. It's got a money-back guarantee, so you get your shipping costs back. And if for whatever reason, I think up to 25 years, if you open it and it's not good, you get 300% of your shipping costs back. So I think these are great, something to keep in your car. You can even take it camping, keep one in your pantry. I can imagine driving through, the forest or doing something and you get a flat tire and you have to stay the night somewhere, let's say you're driving at night and you don't have any food on you. This in your trunk or in the back of your truck or whatever, back seat, would be the perfect thing. So what it comes with, it has 4 servings of Granny's homestyle potato soup. It has 4 servings of blue ribbon creamy chicken rice and 8 servings of maple grove oatmeal. That sounds really good. So let's crack it open. And inside are the 3 actual packets. This one has 4 servings of blue ribbon creamy chicken rice. And I'll show you how to cook this later. I'll probably cook some up and try all of them. This is 8 servings of maple grove oatmeal. So oatmeal is really good for you. Great thing to keep in your body if you're in a situation where you need food. And then Granny's homestyle potato soup. This has 4 full servings. Okay, so it's made with just adding water to it, and I haven't tried it yet. It's sealed, but I'm going to cook these up. And I'm not a big, we'll say, prepper, but I do like to be prepared. So I do have an everyday carry kit. I have things that I want to have a pocket knife on me at all times, just in case I need to cut something or cut some line or whatever. So this is the perfect companion to having stuff on you or in your car or even in your house or in your camping kit that could come in handy in an emergency. So let's cut this film, we'll cook them up, I'll try them out and let you know what I think. So as you can see, I have this Solo stove set up. I don't know if you've seen the Solo stove, it's amazing. You just fill it with brush and light a fire, and it's amazing. The air comes in from the bottom, actually comes down through it, comes from the bottom, and kind of convex, and does a really amazing job. So I'm not going to waste your time by going outside and setting that up. It's really hot out today, but I am going to just go ahead and boil the 4.5 cups of water per the instructions. We'll start that up, and we're going to be making the blue ribbon creamy chicken rice. So let this boil and I'll get back to you. Alright, so to save time, I'm going to actually boil all 3 canisters of water inside. Once again, we're going to have the blue ribbon creamy chicken rice right here. This is going to be Granny's homestyle potato soup. And this will be the maple grove oatmeal right here. Okay, so once these are boiling, I'll get back at you. Okay, so the oatmeal water is boiling. I went ahead and turned it down to simmer. And I'm going to add a 1/2 cup of oatmeal. So there's a lot more oatmeal in here. This is just 1/2 cup. We're going to let that go in there for about a minute. So we're going to stir it in. Looks like it's got some chunk brown sugar in there. Lots of calories and sugar. Energy. So that'll be done in about a minute. You can see. Let that simmer down. And it looks like the blue ribbon creamy chicken rice is starting to boil. We're going to add that in just a second. It does add the whole thing, but you got to make sure you remove the little anti-moisture module, which I can't seem to find, so I'll start pouring it in there in just a second once it's boiling. Okay, that oatmeal is probably done. Give it a little bit more, let it thicken up a little bit more. Now both the homestyle potato soup and the blue ribbon creamy chicken rice take about 20 minutes of simmering in addition to getting the water to boil. So once these are ready, I'll go ahead and pour them in there. Excuse me. In the meantime, I'm going to get that oatmeal and plate it and see how it tastes. Now once again, the oatmeal, we still have about that much left of oatmeal, so the oatmeal is going to last a long time. I just made a single serving of the oatmeal. We'll let it cool off a little bit, but it looks like rich, creamy oatmeal to me. So I'll try that in just a minute once it cools off. In the meantime, these are starting to boil. I'm going to go ahead and sheet and just go ahead and pour the home-style potato soup in. We'll stir that in, excuse me. Ooh, that smells really good. Oh, there's the anti-dehydration packet. Let me get that little guy out of there. So now that it has been boiling, I'm going to go ahead and turn this down to a simmer. That smells really good. Now I'm going to go over here. This is boiling, so I'm going to turn this down to a simmer and add the blue ribbon creamy chicken rice. And looking for that dehydration packet, kind of buried in there somewhere. Make sure I didn't pour it in. No, I haven't poured it in yet. Let's see where it's at. It'll pop right out if it's in there. There it is. Okay. Get this little guy out of there. Finish this off. We'll stir it up, and then I'll come back in about 20 minutes when those are ready. But in the meantime, I'm going to try the oatmeal once I get this stirred up. That smells really good too. Get that all mixed together. You see that? And then over here, you see this potato soup is already getting real creamy, so we got about 20 minutes. So let me try this soup over here, or the oatmeal, real quick. Here's the oatmeal. And I'm going to give my honest taste test on this. I'm not going to tell you it's great if I don't think it's great. I know it's hot. It tastes great. It's actually got a lot of brown sugar or maple in it. Wow, it's really good. Nice and hearty and thick. Good stuff. Might have that for breakfast tomorrow. Okay, so I'm going to turn off the camera. We got about 20 minutes for these to kind of simmer down, and then we'll get back to it, okay? Okay, the Granny's home-style potato soup has been simmering for about 15 minutes. So let's go ahead and give it a taste. I'm going to let it cool down a little bit, but oh, look how creamy that is. Oh boy. There's a lot in there. So let me let that cool down a little bit. Meanwhile, you can see that the blue ribbon creamy chicken rice is starting to thick up also. So let's give that a quick stir, see how that's doing. I actually think this one's done. Turn that off. Definitely looks like a chicken rice to me. Still a little thick. I think this one wants to go about 5 more minutes, so let's go ahead and simmer that for 5 more minutes. Meanwhile, we'll try the potato soup. Oh, my dog's going crazy. She's got a new puppy, so she's going nuts. So bear with me on that. Anybody that has dogs knows what it's like when you're not giving them attention. Okay, so here is the potato soup. Very warm, but nice and creamy. Lots of texture, lots of potato in that. Oh, that's really good, man. Let it cool off a little bit. Wow, that is so good. It doesn't need any spices or anything. It's already pre-spiced. Got a lot of pepper and really intense flavor. I gotta admit, I really enjoy it. All right, let me pause this while I wait for about 5 minutes for the chicken rice to get done. Okay, so the chicken rice is done. So this is the blue ribbon creamy chicken rice. You can see right there. It's been about 20 minutes. Let's go ahead and scoop some up and see how this tastes after it cools down. One thing I want to point out is we only used 1 of 8 servings of the oatmeal. It's already good. And you can see we have this much potato soup left, just an absolute ton. There's no way you can eat that in even 3 or 4 servings, or at least not me. And then all this chicken rice, so tons of chicken rice. That's a pretty big pot. And here's the chicken rice, it's done. Mix that up, kind of thicken it up a little bit, let it cool down. I'm going to burn my tongue like I did with the potato soup. So give me just a second and we'll try it. Oh, that smells good. Rice is cooked good. It's got a really good flavor. It's got some of that chicken. It's got really good flavor too. I love chicken rice anyway, so this is fantastic. Oh yeah, man, all that left. You don't have to cook it all at once. I just cooked it all at once. You could break this up into 4 different times you're cooking it. Pretty easy to measure. Turns out each serving is about 1 cup of water. I'm gonna keep eating this. I don't know which one I like the best. They're both really good. All right, so anyways, if you want this yourself, there should be a link in the description. I'll try to put a link in the video. I don't always know how to do that. But a link down in the description, take you right to an ordering page. Maybe it'll have some more information. I think it's like $14.95. So it's free plus that shipping and handling of $14.95. It's got a 100% money back guarantee. If within 25 years anything happens to it, they'll give you 300% of that money back. You can see this is still simmering. Let me turn that off. Yeah, I definitely give this a high recommendation. You saw how small the bag is. You know, for a little bag this size, you know, it's obviously empty now, but throw that in your trunk, throw it in your pantry, throw it in with your tent. If you have an RV, put it in your RV underneath the seat or something. You can't go wrong. I'm actually going to order more of these just to have some laying around, so I'll probably get 2 or 3 more of these kits. Okay, so that's Food for Patriots, 72-hour food supply. Highly recommended. I like it. I think it tastes great. You're not missing out on anything. I recommend if you're interested in being prepared for any sort of emergency or even just running out of food when you're camping or whatever, this is the way to go. So thanks for watching. Again, click the link below. You get for the cheapest price, which is 0 plus shipping and handling.